G'day and welcome back to Duck Solid Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. That's right, we are back here in the US at Elm Creek and we are flat out. We got lots and lots of things to do and we got a lot of things we want to cover as well as that. So this may be a slightly longer episode. Okay, this is episode 101, so we've broken the 100 and part of what we're going to do today is we're going to do some recapping of where we're at, what's going on, and all that sort of stuff. As I've got a bit of a log jam here, so let's just quickly just get these sorted. I'm going to bring you out of the way because George's going to try and override. Going to make that turn. Yeah, he forced his way through. Right. Okay. So let's just bring this guy in over here. It's going to be out of the way. Right. So what I want to do first is I've got a pile of stuff to get done. Now, as you can see, we've got cedars moving all over the place. We've got cedar there, cedar there. Another cedar heading up to the north. I've got some stuff I want to get done. Right, so let's just get into it. So what I want to do is I want to get some seeding done. So let's bring up the UI and get this done very quickly, and then I'm going to cover off everything else I need to do. So this field here, right, so what we're going to do today, let's cover that off quickly. If we're looking at our fields. So our fields that we've had that have started, we've turned around ready for the next planting. These three are fields up here. So these three fields, I think at the last episode we were going to buy those or had bought those. We've now merged those in together. These ones here have been merged in together. We bought those as well. And this one there is the standard one. So they've all been de-stoned now. They've been cultivated in. And they are basically good to go for seeding, as you can see there. So this one here needs to have a full proper plough later on, and we'll sort that all out. But we'll level that out after the next harvest, basically. I thought I already I've got to put some lime down on 39 as well. So we're going to do that. So I need one other tractor to go do that. So let me bear with me 2 seconds as I go get a tractor. We will do. Take this one to get some lime on that field, and then we'll be okay from there. Probably a bit big and overpowerful for this job, but that's okay. We'll utilize it. Gonna grab the lime spreader. I'm gonna head up to the field. I'm actually just going to head out to the main road, and then I'm going to get this guy to go out on his own. I'm going to set the auto drive up. If you remember back quite a number of episodes, the auto drive sort of stopped working. I had nothing but problems with it, kept on crashing the game. Somehow again it's working. So I don't know what, where, how and why, but anyway, it's working again. Right. The other thing is I am going to have a big rant. Not today. I'm just warning you, there's a big rant coming. And in fact, it may even just be not a serious gameplay rant. I really want to have a rant. So be warned, that is coming. Right, I'm just going to set this guy up to go here. Set destination. He'll happily, hopefully, get up there. All right, let's go and have a look at all our other stuff and get this going. Right. So we've got cedars everywhere. Right, so we've got a cedar here. He's ready to seed this field here. So let's get him started first. Just going to go, well, actually, what do I want to seed in here first? Let's have a look and see what we're going to seed. I've got plenty of choices. Oat, corn, sunflower, soybeans, potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane, sorghum, and grapes. Now, this field here I was going to make potatoes this time around. So, set this up potatoes. Maybe I can do potatoes with this one. Maybe I can't. No, this one's not going to be potatoes. This one can be sunflowers. Right, let's set this course up. Right, we're down here. We're going to create the job. I'm going to do this as quick as I can because I've got a lot. When I say I've got lots to do this episode, I'm not joking. I've got lots to do, a lot to talk about. We're going to do headlands, smooth clockwise, 5%. Now, I've come to a realization too. Now, some of you are going to be sitting there saying, oh, geez, Ducky's slow to the party. I've always, and I mean always, started with headlands. And I always get a lot of missed areas. I found that if I go start with center, don't get anywhere near as much missed, seeded, ploughed, or whatever the job is, area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to start the central first, then do the headlands. Okay, like that. Right, you're just going to go first waypoint, start. Off he goes. Next. Apologies, I had a sneeze. Right, you're next. Now, this is a new unit, obviously. It's not cheap. It's $850,000. We had sold a whole pile of excess tomatoes, cucumbers, onions. We had 300,000 litres of excess fruit from the greenhouses and other stuff lying around. So we just sold all that and figured it out. So that's why we've got it. Right, so let's have a look at this. Sunflowers, sugar beet, cotton, corn. Right. So this is going to be a sugar beet field. Right. There we go. The sugar beets. We have filled it up ready to go. So I haven't used this with course play before, so I don't know how it's going to go. This is going to be a hell of a huge sugar beet field. Well, I suppose it's not really that much bigger than that field there. So anyway, the sugar beets here, then I'm hoping I can do potato on that one. Right. Here we go. So let's get this going. Right, we're going to go to there. We're going to go to create the job. There we go. Target's unreachable. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay. Open close course generator. Same thing with this. I'm going to do 2 headlands. Round, I think it is 7, 5, down to 5. Start central. I want to go. That'll be fine. Generate the field work costs. That looks okay. No, I want to be. I always get this one smooth. There we go. Good one. All right, let's go see if this is gonna do as it's told. Where's my first waypoint and start? Now this doesn't have fertilization. Oh, it does have fertilization in this one. It's the other one I bought. So the green seeder, the Great Plains seeder we bought, doesn't have fertilization up there. Right, he looks like he should be okay. Right, so he's moving along. And last but not least, we have this guy here. Right, potatoes. Potatoes in here. Right, there we go. That's what I want to do. So we're going to set him up very quickly. Again, boss play. I'm going to set him to start down there. Same thing. 2, sharp, center, great field work. No, I want that to be longest edge, manual, generate. Better. Right, here we go. So he's done. So he's going to go first waypoint, and he's got potatoes, and he's going to start. All right. So go back in here. We've now got We've now got this field being. Where have we? He's about to start. He's about to start there. So this one's being seeded. That one's being seeded. This one's being seeded. We need to come up here, find where our tractors went. Oh, he went off. Right. Why'd he go up there? Anyway. All right. We're going to bring him down, and he's going to very quickly do this. I've got another tractor with a seeder gone missing. I have to find where he is. Right. Quickly come over here. Okay. You're going to quickly do this. Create the job. Horseplay centric episode. Close generator. 1. Yeah, that's enough. Sharp, clockwise. Yep. Generate. There we go. He's done. He starts. Right, where's our other seeder? Disappeared too. No, we've got them all working. There's one there. What's he doing? playing funny buggers on me. Looks like he might be. This might be a short-lived experiment with this guy. We'll see. I'm sure I sent a seeder up to that top end. He's just setting up still. Where is it? That. No, I've got the three of them running, so that's okay. Right. All right. Now, what are we going to do? So I said I've got a lot to do on this one. What? Pardon me. What I want to do is I want to give you a tour. One of my subscribers said, "Look, we've had 100 episodes. Can we have a bit of a tour of where we're at?" You know what? No, I think it's a good idea. So I'm going to do exactly that. What we're going to do is going to race around, have a bit of a tour around, because there's some changes that are going to happen from this episode as well. So I think it's important. The first place we're going to start is the farm. So this area here, normally on the map, where we got our farm, which is this area down in here, is certainly for PlayStation and Xbox is not available. So because we've got the place anywhere and buy anywhere mods and all that sort of stuff, we can use this area of land. So if I go back up in here, go farmland, you see it purchases this bit of land here, but over in here where we've got other elements of the farm, we can extend into that. So we've extended all this area here is our farm. Okay. And this before was just open area, right? So we created our farm. So this is our entrance to our farm here. A little bit. And we come up through here up our driveway, which we don't use very much. Let's be honest. There's our farmhouse. Okay. That's all well and good. Then we've got a little shed up here for our car. We have a set of gates here. And that leads us into the farm proper. Right, then we have these big sheds. Now, we've gone through a couple of different iterations of sheds over time, and these are our latest ones, our nice modern-looking sheds. So we've got sheds in there for all the tractors. We've got layer part sheds over here for all the equipment and the accessories. Over there, we've got some more sheds for some of the other equipment. We then have a big shed here, a big drive-through shed. This is for the combine harvesters and the trucks and trailers when they're over this side of the farm. And we've got our big honeybee headers there and 2 combines, all that sort of stuff. Over in here, we've got our workshop. We've then got our flour mill. We've got our own or grain mill. We've got that here at the farm. We've then got our greenhouses. Now, these greenhouses have just gone through a recent change twice. And I'll talk about that a little bit later because I've got to talk about what we're doing with the greenhouses. So all our greenhouses through there. We've recently put in our production facilities here so we can produce our own fertilizer, we can produce our own lime, and we can produce our own seeds. So we've got those underway, which is fantastic. All right. Then we come down here. We've got another access to the farm here. We built in a ramp that goes down through here. This comes down past through to where our silo system is. Come down the ramp. And over here we've got our silo system. Okay, we've just made some adjustments in here. We've got a new area that we can just drive into here to make it a bit easier for us to come through and pick up and deliver production crates and pallets. So there's our main silo there. There's one of our warehouses. We have 2 warehouses on the farm or on the map. And that's as you can see, it's chock-a-block full. Well, it's not chock-a-block full, but it's full of stuff there. Over here we then have our 2 chicken pens. And they're almost full of eggs at the moment. And they're also being utilised to produce meat products as part of the Dragon Den pack, which we'll get to shortly. All right. Over here, we have our grass dryer. So all our grass comes over here and gets dried into hay. We then have another silo in here. Now this silo here is going to be used to store things like our liquid fertilizer, our seeds. We're going to bring it from the production points up in there at the farm and bring it in here so it's more easily accessible. We then have our sheep pens. We've got 3 sheep pens through here. And they're all almost chock-a-block full of sheep. In fact, I think 470 out of 60. We're due to take some more for slaughter, so that'll be happening soon. Then have some of our beehives here, and that's where our honey spawns, and our last sheep pen here. This field here, that used to be a whole pile of different little fields. As you can see here, when we pull up the map, when you start the map, you get all these little fields through here. Well, we combined that into one field because it was just silly. I'm just checking to see, yep, they're seeding okay. All right, so we've got that. Over yonder, as we just go for a bit of a run, we have our tailor shop over in here. that's situated down here in the little hollow, and that's producing our clothes and our stuffed toys. Then we have our small bakery over here. We started off with a small bakery here, and then we divested and got bigger and bigger. Right, we're going to run up the hill to where we've got the railway line. Now this has changed up here a few times. We've done a few different things. We used to have an orchard in here at one point. We used to have a bakery over here. A lot of things have changed. We've now got our butchery here. This is our butchery. So we bring up our sheep, cow, pig, and chicken products, or deliver them as whole, and then we slaughter them and create meat products. Down through here, this used to be a field. Down through here, we've now got this as a placeable area. We've got our bakery factory, situated there. We've then got an oil mill. So we used to have the oil mill over yonder on the main road. We decided to build our own so we could actually do our own product. And this is, like I said, it's all been made here for placeables. So got plenty of room for more placeables as we need be. So we're just going to keep that as it is. All right, as we run down through here, I'm going to do a bit of sprinting. We've got access roads through here, so we tied all this up. We put a bit of a shortcut road through there because we used to take a shortcut through there all the time anyway, so we've sort of more formalised that. Right, up through here, we've got our syrup house. This is what takes our sap and produces molasses and maple syrup and all that sort of stuff, so that's there. We've got our juice and jam factory in here. This is where we take all of our fruit from our orchards and we produce a whole pile of different jams and juices, as you can see sitting out here. So at the moment we've got some lovely plum juice and some strawberry juice, and what else we got there? About it. As you can see, the icons have changed. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but all the icons have changed for the Dragon Den juices, and it looks fantastic. Over here we've got our market. So our market takes a lot of our products from our greenhouses and other things and produces things like salads, fruit salads, pasta sauce, popcorn, potato chips and fries. So that's in there. And over here we start getting into our cow area. So this is our cows with our slurry pit and our manure pit. The big cow pen here with the robot feeding system. Got a liquid storage there for our milk. There's the cow pen proper with the robot there. We've got some storage area over here. So we've got this here's our silage fermenter. We put all our products in there, it gets our silage. We've got a secondary silo here, storing product in. At the moment we've got primarily hay, silage and straw stored over here. Big shed there for our trucks. All our trucks are there with our sorted trailers. Then have our dairy here, which is between our two cow pens. Second cow pen's over here on the other side of the, what's name? Here's our second warehouse. This is primarily used for our orchards and the dairy and stuff. And as you can see, we've got a fair bit of stuff in there. We've got lots of salad and ice cream to sell off at some point. We've got our orchards through here, part of the Dragon Den pack. This is what produces all of our lovely lemons and oranges and plums and everything else. Over the creek here, another field that was waylasted. We put our winery in. So we send a few of our fruit products over here and they make boutique wines. So we've got those here. So as you can see here, we've got some wines. We've got strawberry wine, we've got apple wine, we've got lemon wine, we've got plum wine. So yeah, not to my favour, but anyway. We've turned this area here into a flat area for now, and I'm going to get to that today. And you'll see the reason why. I'm not going to give you too much no spoilers, but that was a field all the way through here. We've now recommissioned that. Something else. This is our piggery here. So we've got our pigs sitting over here, ready to go to slaughter. Our second cow pen and our slurry pit over there, and that's in there. All right, and that's pretty much it for the farm. The only other thing I've got is over where the spinnery was, the original spinnery. I've added a second spinnery over there, so we've got two spinneries running. So that's pretty much it for the guided tour of where we're at and what we're doing. So yeah, we've come a long way. We've done a lot of different things, and we're going to just continue to do so. There's the farm looking back at the chicken. You can see there's another access point up the back there that goes at the back to the greenhouses. So that's all well and good. All right, I'm going to need to refill you shortly. Okay. What else have we got? Where's the other guys going? You finished, which is excellent, so I can pull you out of the field. Pulling him out of the field, out of the way, and then if I bring a seeder over here, they can just get started without worrying about him being there. We'll just bring him out quickly. So yeah, now the next thing we're going to talk about, the Dragon Den pack. As you can see, as you saw, the icons for the juices have changed. Well, the reason why they have changed is I'm currently running a preview build of the 1.5 update that is coming for the Dragon Den pack. So thankfully, Black Dragon has trusted me to test and play with, and basically I'm going to preview it from here on in as it starts to develop further and further. So there's a few things we need to do. Okay? So first of all is we need to revisit our greenhouses as they currently stand, and there's going to be a change there. So let's just go back here. We're going into the production area and have a look at what's changed in here. So this is a greenhouse, right? The standard, well, actually it's not standard. There's a new 2 times large greenhouse. Okay, so we've installed those. We took out the large greenhouses which we had in there, and we've put in the 2 by large. You'll now notice there's bell peppers, or otherwise known as capsicums here in Australia. Now, the bell peppers are now an ingredient into our pasta sauce. We're not producing pasta sauce at the moment until we get bell peppers produced, and we are producing those. So hopefully that'll start running. But we've only just got our pasta sauce running, and he changes the recipe got us. That's all well and good. So we've got that running now. So that's one of the changes with that. Okay. As we come down the rest of the production list, we'll have a look and see what else has changed. Right, so this is the bakery. Now you'll notice in the bakery now there's also a blueberry pie and a raspberry pie. We're going to get to that shortly, but just be aware there are blueberry and raspberry pies. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn those on. Can't make them yet. Same as the bakery, blueberry, raspberry. There we go. The butcher hasn't changed. The dairy hasn't changed. The fruit processing factory, as you can see here, here's the of all the fruits. I'm going to put grape on. We've now got a blueberry jam and a raspberry jam. Best jam, raspberry jam. Here's our juices, and you can see all these new icons. Don't they look fantastic? They really do tie in nicely with the grape, with the grape one from Giants. That's excellent. So we're just going to turn that on as well. Right. Here I was missing, so we haven't got any grapes. I know that. That's good. The orchards haven't changed, so that's okay. They haven't changed. Down through here, what have we got down through here? There's nothing here. Nothing here. The factory. We've now got extra recipes in the factory. We've now got this one here, which has apples, cherries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. Now, there is more to come. By the way, while I'm talking about this, there is a lot more to come. The official 1.5 probably won't be out till near the end of December, just before Christmas. There is more to come. Let me just say, there's more to come, and it's going to be fantastic. It's really, really going to be great. And I think you're going to love some of the changes that Black Dragon has done. All right, salad. There was one salad before. Now there's 2 salads. We now have a salad that takes tomato, lettuce, olives, onions, and cucumber. I wouldn't eat it. I mean, I hate olives to start with. But anyway, it's just another variation. Okay, so we can use the product from there. Garlic bread, French fries. So you can see the pasta sauce now uses the peppers. Okay, so that's fine. And as you can see here, we've now got some peppers, obviously. Yep, there we go. So we are producing our bell peppers, our capsicum sauce here. Pasta, nothing changed in there, but that's fine. The winery, okay, we've now got with barrels. So now from the carpentry, you can make barrels. And if you use the barrels, as you can see there's the barrel. So you're creating pallets of barrels, then you can actually get a better output from your wine. So for instance, standard wine, in this instance for the pear wine, takes 20 pears and produces 3 bottles of wine. With the barrels, 20 pears and a barrel gives you double the amount of wine. Okay, so if you're doing forestry work and you've got the pallets, you can do that. Or you could just buy in your forestry, your wood, your lumber, and you can do it that way, which is what we may do because I'm not going to go and do it. As you can see, there's also a blueberry wine. So we're going to turn the blueberry wine on because we are going to have blueberries at some point soon. We've got our fertilizer. Nothing's changed through there and nothing's changed in there. All right. So we discussed the production chain and how that's changed. Let's have a look at what has actually changed physically. So I'm going to quickly go in here, come down to my construction. Right. The first thing you're going to notice, and this is fantastic, we've now got a dedicated DD production tab. So no longer do you go in production to go look for your drag and den stuff. It's not there. Okay? Not there. So what you do is you go up to drag and den production, and this is all the drag and den stuff. Okay? Absolutely awesome. Love it. Now, selling point factories, selling points, greenhouses, greenhouse hoops, and orchards. What's different? Well, there's greenhouse hoops. And these things are what we're about to store. The greenhouse hoops, as you can see here, without showing the greenhouse themselves, from the greenhouse hoops, we can produce olives, blueberries, raspberries. Sorry, start again. We've got olives, blueberries, cranberries, raspberries, and grape. Okay? The cranberries aren't used yet. Okay? They are in place, but you can't use them yet. So, what we're going to do, we brought this area specifically for putting these in. So we're going to put 2 of these in here. Right, so I'm just going to put 1 in here. Right. I want to wipe out my road entirely because I had to rework that. 1 and 2. There we go. Now, with these greenhouse hoops, as you can see, all the services are on the one side. So the pallets come out on one side. That's where you got your water and everything else. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to put in my water. There we go. All right. Now, they're in. So all I need to now do is bring over a pile of manure. And I've got my water sorted. And we can start producing. So let's have a look in this and let's get this going. So, here's our greenhouse hoops. We can find them. There we go. All right, so the greenhouse hoop, look at this. Grapes, olives, blueberry, raspberry, cranberry. So we are going to produce grape with manure, olive with manure, blueberry, and raspberry. I'm not doing the cranberries because we don't need those yet. Grape, olive, blueberry, raspberry. There we go. All right. So all I've got to do is bring over a whole pile of manure. Okay. And then we're good to go. So, looks like a lot of our seeders have stopped because they're they're empty of seeds, so we're going to have to fix that up. What I want to do first, I want to get this greenhouse running. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab one of the trucks. I'm going to grab this truck here. Where have I got my manure? Where did I put my manure? It is in this tank? Yes. Right, so we're going to come out, we're going to grab some manure. And then we're going to go drop that off into the greenhouse hoops. And then we'll be good to go. Now I'm just going to do a Yui. This truck's got a lot of get up and go. So I do need to be careful. I also need to be careful of the fact I don't want to pick up any of the manure. Well, actually it wouldn't have mattered. Manure from the manure pit. But I'll just do a Yui here. Get back in. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode in regard to the fact we're just doing all this recapping and covering off and showing you the new drag and den pack changes. It's taken me a little bit of time to get everything converted over, as in all my changes I've done. Why is that only giving me? Oh, where did I put all my manure then? Maybe I didn't have any manure stored as I thought I did. Right, let's go back and we'll actually take the manure from the manure pit. Right. Thankfully with this thing we can really get underway. This thing's got so much power to it. Alright, we'll just... too far. Right. There you go. Now, it's not going to give me a hell of a lot, but we'll just take what we can get and then we'll split it up 50-50 between the two, what's names? What have we got? We've still got, oh, the big orange thing's still planting. About to stop though, because it's almost about to run out of fertilizer. All right, what have we got there? 76,000. Right. Okay. That's enough to get it going, I think. Not enough to fill it, but that's enough to get it going. And what we'll do is we'll also stop at the other cow barn. You got what's there, and then we'll refill. We just want to get enough to get it running, and then obviously the byproducts can start being shipped out. Now I do have to tidy up our access down here because we've got haven't tied up the access point, so we will do that. Get in there. Right, we'll get 125,000 out. We've also got the pigs, but I don't think the pigs actually produced anything, so just shy of 125,000, which is fine. There we go. Right. Now we'll head back up here. We'll turn around and go load into the greenhouse hoops. I think so far there's some momentous change. I think it's great what Dragon Den is doing. Black Dragon, I should say, not Dragon Den. I love what Black Dragon is doing with the Dragon Den pack. Right. We just need to smooth this out and give access down through here. So it's going to be a bit of a drop down here. I know that, but we'll wear that for now. That part through here we need to change up. Right, I need to change to the front trailer. Okay, right, so we're going to unload till we get to 60,000. Or else it stops before. There we go, it will stop before. Excellent. That's full. Then that means we'll fill this one up as well. Excellent. Right, now if we go and have a look at the greenhouse hoops. There we go. So they're all up and running. They've got the water, they've got the manure, and they'll now start to produce. Now, what I need to do is I've just realised that I haven't put on 15 for a little bit because we haven't done any time. So I'll put on 30 in fact. So there you go. So they're now starting to produce. So we've got blueberries, raspberries, olives, and grapes coming out. We have got them to spawn. I'm going to change those. I want them to distribute. Okay. Distribute. I want up here. Distribute. Distribute as well. All right, so that'll just start sending it out, and that'll be all tickety boo. Excellent. Right, now let's have a look at the hoops themselves. They look fantastic. They look really, really good. He's done a fantastic job with them. At some point later on, he is going to change it so as we don't just have grapes and olives in here. Obviously, this is just what he's done placeholder at the moment. And similar to the orchards, if you've only got, say, raspberries selected for this hoop, then you'll only see a raspberry vine in here. So, yeah, I think that looks fantastic. So this is what we did. We just tidied all this up here because we knew this was going to have an impact to this road. So we did preempt this, and that's what we've done there. I was going to show you how to actually align everything up in that again with doing that, but I've not done it, so I apologise for that. If you wanted to see some of the landscaping stuff, and in here, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to level this out. I think I'm not going to worry about doing too much else. I'm just going to level this out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this at the moment. I might just actually what we'll do. I will show you how to use the landscaping tool. So what we're going to do is going to come in here and go landscaping. Come down here. Right, so that's all level up there, up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, square tool. I'm going to maximum intensity. I'm going to make that like that. This should be fairly quick and easy. I'm just going to, so I right click to set the height. And then from here, go up. That's it there. Go up. there, and then I'm going to go up one more. Okay, so that basically puts in a fairly level what's in there. The only problem is, it does this here, right? So we've leveled that up to that point, but not quite where we wanted it to. So again, we're going to come in here. We're going to tidy this up by slightly bigger density up. Sample that. Let's square this up to the road. And then here, we're just going to now move that up as our robot goes he's flying today. Plus the fact we're on 30 minutes, but anyway, there like that. Excellent. Now, just to stop us from having any problems down in here, we're going to put back. What I'm going to do is I want to tidy this up a little bit. So, tight as it can be. It is. Now I'm going to go decoration. I'm going to put a fence in through here. It's the same fence I used over the other side, just so we don't go crashing over the side. There we go. All right, that's all done. So we've got now an access over here. All right, like that. So what we can do is we can put some gravel in there or some dirt. I'm going to probably just do dirt. No, I'm going to do gravel. Gravel's our go-to. There's some gravel. The other side, we're going to come down through there. Gravel all that in. That. Let's move the truck and we'll finish that off. Got that. Okay. We'll try it up where the truck goes, but anyway, there we got that. Excellent. And then what we're going to do is I just like to put it up a little bit. So here's what we're going to put in here. There we go. How about you? I just like to give it a bit of a finished look around the area. Just mucking about with it a bit. There we go. All right, there we go. So there's our greenhouse hoops, and I reckon that looks fantastic. So we'll just get out of there now. There we go. There's our access. Greenhouse hoops there. Looking marvelous. So I reckon Black Dragon has done a fantastic job of that. So really looking forward to that. I can tell you it's going to probably change a little bit further, like more diversity on it. But yeah, really loving that. All right. Well, you know what? We've gone well and truly over. We're 39 minutes now. I've discussed most of the stuff I want to discuss. We've done that work there that I wanted to do. We're going to continue to spoil the Black Dragon 1.5 update as it progresses. So you'll see that we'll continue to use that. But I think this edition, just the addition of the greenhouse hoops and the addition of the dedicated menu and then the changes to the juice icons is a fantastic change. So well done, Black Dragon. I'm really looking forward to the complete 1.5 update. Seen the spoiler preview on Black Dragon's website. Now, one of the things I am going to mention here and now before we do anything else, as you know, unfortunately, Simply Safe Moddings is gone as of recording this now, no longer active. And a big thank you to Grizzly Bear Sims, my good mate, for all you've done for the community. I've gone through another video and really sort of thanked him properly. But due to that, Black Dragon has created his own website, his own Facebook page. When I do the review, I'll do a full review of the mod, the 1.5 mod, when it's released. So not just the updates, it'll be a full release. And the full details of where you can download it at that point in time will be made available here on the channel. But it will be from the Black Dragon website and probably linked to his Facebook page as well. So just be aware that he's created that as well. So fantastic. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, press that like button. If you didn't press the dislike button, that's okay. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And you'll get to see all the preview work for the 1.5 Dragon Den Pack here as well. So subscribe and press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. Don't forget to also join us on Twitter, Discord and Facebook. Details are down below in the description. And of course, apart from anything else, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck's Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. See you later. Bye.